Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song about 5 seconds of summer called Everything I Didn't Say. And it starts off with this cool little intro progression around an A major chord. And then when you play A major, normally you do this first finger on the D second fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third finger on the B second fret. So it's a big party on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now around A majors in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the third finger and make that an A suspended second. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string third for an A suspended chord and kind of say some things around that chord. Or if you want to make this really heavy, you could use an A5 power chord by playing just the A string and the D string of the A chord and kind of making that really, really heavy. Or another place you could play A5, we were doing first finger on the low E5, third finger on the A string 7, kind of working that for your A5. And then from the A we go to a D major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the G second fret, second finger on the high E second fret, third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now normally around D chords it can be kind of cool to lift the second finger, always a dangerous finger to lift, but that makes a D suspended second. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended chord, kind of say some things around the D major. Or if you want to make it really heavy, you could use a D5 power chord by doing just the D and the G string of the D chord. Or another place you could play D5, we're doing first finger on the A5, third finger on the D7, kind of working it that way. And there's a couple different strumming options actually through the tune. Actually, you may want to kind of mix up between them. One way would be kind of doing an 8 down count on each chord, kind of A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A, D. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the A and just tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our progression. We have A, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up. Or for myself, what was a lot of fun to kind of work is a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the A and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So we tried that through our intro progression. We have A. Another 16th note pattern that you may kind of dig on, it kind of matches the feel of the tune. It's kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is on the first beat you do it down on 1 and then up on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the second beat you do it up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the third beat you do it up on 2, up on 4. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And then on the last beat you'd be going down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, up, down, 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 down. So we tried that through the intro. our verse part. And there's this really cool hit at the very, very end, actually, on the last D chord, where if you could kind of play some harmonics, and you hear this kind of faint in the recording, but if you take your finger and kind of lightly touch the 7th fret on the D string, and this is kind of weird, I'm not actually pressing into the string, I'm just leaving it kind of hanging out over the top of the fret. You can kind of get a chimey sound to kind of happen, and that's called a harmonic. And sometimes if you bring your pick a little bit closer to the bridge, that can kind of help kind of bring that out a little bit. And you'll hear this faint 7th on the D, 7 on the B, 7 on the G. Oh my gosh, it's NBC. NBC. Oh, but anyway. So you may want to kind of add that in. You may want to do kind of a D hit and then kind of throw that in, kind of just to kind of try and get some of the harmonics going on. So through the whole verse, actually, you can use any of those strum patterns. Actually, kind of that down idea, or the down, down, up, up, down, up, or the down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or that other 16 down, down, up, down, 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 D, and then you can throw in your harmonics. And from there, then we go into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on the A major, but then we go to an E major chord. And normally you play this first finger on the G 1st fret, second finger on the A 2nd fret, third finger on the D 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now around E's, it can be kind of cool to add in the pinky on the G string 2nd fret. Make that an E suspended chord and kind of say some things around the chord. Or if you want to make it really heavy, you could use just the E and the A string as kind of an E5 power chord. Or another place to play E5. We'll be doing first finger on the A 7th fret, third finger on the D 9th fret. Kind of looking that for your E5. And then from the E, we go to an F sharp minor chord. And normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, third finger on the A 4th fret, pinky on the D 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F sharp minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting off the pinky and making that an F sharp minor 7, or you could add in the pinky on the B 5th for an F sharp minor 7. Or if you're just starting out, you're trying to avoid bar chords, you could use just a power chord. So you could use just the F sharp 5, kind of doing first finger on the low E 2nd fret, third finger on the A string on the 4th fret. It's kind of an F sharp. And then from the F sharp, then we go back to our D. So if you wanted a really easy way out, actually, you could follow just the power chord idea, kind of A, F sharp 5, and then D, A, E, F sharp minor, and then we can have that big D hit. Or you can use the down, down, up, down, or any of those other strumming options. So you have the A, G, F sharp minor, D, you're digging on the 16ths, A, E, F sharp minor, kind of big D. And then from there, then we go back into kind of an intro return, where you kind of hear those intro AD come back. Now one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the A, you'd have the A string for your bass. On the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the E major, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the F sharp minor, you'd have low E for the bass. So we could try our intro with just a bass down, up, down, up. Kind of the A with an A bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down. Or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you could add basses to that, and you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So try it that way. You have Or if you're digging on that other 16th variation, you could work it off of bass, up, down, down. Bass, up, down, down. So try it that way. idea through. So you have the A, D, or you may dig on the 16ths. But you may want to throw in that harmonic lick if you're playing it out to lead into our chorus part. So we try our chorus with the bass down, up, down, up. You have the A, E, bass, F sharp minor, D with the D bass, U with A bass, E with the bass, F sharp minor, and kind of a big D chord. Or if you're digging on the 16th field, you work on A, into our bridge part. Now, the weird part about our bridge is we kind of start on the F sharp minor, but we only do, if you're doing the down count, it'd just be a 4 down. You'd have kind of F sharp minor 2, 3, 4, then E for 4, and then our D for our 8. So we're kind of halving our F sharp minor and our E. 1, 2, 3, 4 E, 1, 2, 3, 4 D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you're doing that with the bass down, up, down, you may want to work just a bass down, up on E, on the F sharp minor and the E, and then kind of save your whole pattern for that last D chord. F sharp minor, bass, down, E, bass, down, E, bass, down, F sharp minor, down, E, bass, down, E, bass, down, F sharp minor, down, E, down, D. Or if you're doing the 16th pattern, it's 2 ways you could kind of work this. You could do it as kind of take half the pattern, kind of a bass, down, down, up, and then kind of work that for the F sharp minor and the E, and then save your whole pattern for the D. Or if you're a little bit more adventurous, you could kind of half the, or split the pattern. So you do the F sharp minor with the bass, down, down, up, and then go to the E for the up, bass, down, down, up, and then go to the D for your whole pattern. So that might be kind of a cool way to kind of work it too. You're kind of F sharp minor, down, up, E, up, bass, down, down, D, minor, E, D, or split the pattern. F sharp minor, E, D, F sharp minor, E, D. Or if you're taking on the other 16th pattern, I think this is playing against it a hair, but very cool to mix it up this way. You do the bass up, up on the F sharp minor, and then go to the E for the bass, up, down, up, and then do your whole pattern on the D. So F sharp minor, bass, up, E bass, up, down, D, F sharp minor, E, F sharp minor, E, and then from that bridge, then we'll be going back into our main chorus part. So you have our A, F sharp minor, D, F sharp minor, and from that last chorus, we'll be going back to kind of an intro return for our outro. So back to our A, D, around these chords too, you know, feel free to take this lesson and kind of run with it any way you want to. But that's the basics of how you can play everything I didn't say about 5 Seconds of Summer. So good luck!